Revelio.
Hello again. Were you able to...
Hello, Gareth. I have those dried billywig stings.
You got them! Incredible.
Here they are. All yours. For a fee.
Getting them was more work than I expected. I'd like to be paid for my time.
Course. Didn't think it would be that much trouble, but I'm happy to pay for your help. Thank you again. I'll let you know when I've brewed my first batch of fizzing whiz-beer.
Reading can be as magical as any spell. Why can't students see that?
Level 14. Collections. Conjurations. 10 out of 140. Decorations and gameplay stations conjured in the Room of Requirement. Conjuration spellcrafts can be found in collection chests and purchased in Hogsmeade. Some are also hidden near butterflies and in Quidditch board. A board displaying various pieces of Quidditch memorabilia. Wand handles. Wand handles you have collected. Level. Talents. Dark arts. 2 out of 10. These talents increase your abilities with the dark arts. Cross button. Select. Circle but spells. Diffindo mastery. Levioso mastery. Enemies near a target levitated. Depulso mastery. Cast Incendi. Diffindo mastery. Levioso mastery. Enemies near a target levitated by Levioso. Dark arts. Enduring curse. A cursed effect remains on an enemy for a longer knockback curse. Flipendo has the same effect. Stunning curse. Stupefy has the same effect as a curse on enemies. Cursed enemies take increased damage. Spells. Depulso. Levioso mastery. Enemies near a target levitated by level. Collections.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit, unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not! From what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night. Now, if you wouldn't mind humoring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. Second, as macabre and you, however, I'm at my... In fact, perhaps you...
I'd be happy to help. What's in it for me?
Why would I do this? Seems all risk and no reward.
Oh, rest assured, there's very little risk, and there is, in fact, a reward. I will teach you a particularly useful spell. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh! I took advantage of it. Now, you'll find...
Approach and interact with a lock to cast the unlocking charm, Alohomora.
Alohomora.
Left stick. Move green spark. Right stick. Move red spark. Circle button. Back. Square button. Auto solve. Use left stick and right stick to move the sparks and rotate the dials until both corresponding gears are activated to release the lock.
Well done! You're in! Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a...
Lumos. Utility. Triangle button. R2 button.
area of the castle.
Casting Revelio reveals authority figures and reminder to staff. Use L2 button and R2 button to lure unsuspecting enemies.
How are your students getting along this year?
Your gear slots are full. Complete Merlin trial challenges to increase your gear slot capacity or sell excess gear at vendors.
The difference between Arcanite and Asphodel.
Yes,
Revelio.
Boris the Bewildered.
This must be the prefect's bathroom.
Left stick. Move green spark. Right stick. Move red spark. Circle button. Back. Square button. Auto solve.
So combative if the Ministry would allow them to have wands.
One of those goblins comes near me, I'll hand him his hat. Or helm, I suppose. Anyway, I'm not afraid of a goblin rebellion. My
I don't think that's what that class is for.
She's right. Why don't you leave goblins alone?
Alohomora.
Left stick. Move green spark. Right stick.
You can't do that.
Left stick. Move green spark. Right stick. Move red spark. Circle button. Back. Square button. Auto solve. Your gear slots are full. Complete Merlin trial challenges to increase your gear slot capacity or sell excess gear at vendors. Unicorn Fountain.
I was finally going to learn the Quidditch rules.
It's a majestic sport. Encompasses the whole of the human condition.
How's that?
Well, all of the teamwork and flying about and the golden snitch. Rather a lot like life, isn't it?
Oh, I suppose I should pay closer attention in the next match, if there ever is one.
Revelio.
Hogwarts School of Witchcraft. Jewel-encrusted tortoise shell.
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade. I am determined with you.
I'd be glad to help.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
Level 14. Inventory. Beasts. Notes. Note to Quidditch injury record. A hospital wing record of a student's injury during Quidditch. Circle button. Wizarding crackers. Quidditch injury record. Note to Quest I. Ancient Demi's Moon. A moon take level. Gear. Level 14. Collections. Conjure Revelio pages. 15 out of 150. Field guide pages discovered with Boris the Bewildered. This statue of a lost-looking wizard known as Boris the Bewildered has perplexed students for ages. Jewel-encrusted tortoise shell. Many assume this to be the shell of a fire crab, native to Fiji. However, those in the know swear it's a bejeweled tortoise shell created by a mad wizard near Versailles. When his chateau was overrun by Nifflers, the dazzling shell was carried off to be discovered years later by a Hogwarts professor on holiday in the Ardennes. Traits. Level 14. Circle button. Back.
Quiet, please. We are making art.